Well, I'm back from C&K. The usual complaints. Anyway, I got there at 9:35. She was in the dining room, dressed. One of the other ladies had put a little knitted thing on her arm, saying she was trying to cover her up. She was trying to be helpful, probably something she'd done all of her life. They want to keep, they can't get out of that. They've been doing all their life. I was picked up at the right time, close to 8:30, but the driver said they had assigned her to pick up and deliver a guy in a wheelchair in the north end. So, and I go to the south end. So I knew right then that I wasn't going to be there very long. So I have to pick up some old geezer, 93 years old. He was in World War II. He was an officer, a lieutenant. But now he's in a wheelchair. He's just like the rest of us. So finally she got him delivered in the north end, and then she dropped me off at the south end there, 4345 South Union. Now I presume, of course, the big thing is this new computer system for scheduling rides. Anyway, I've just been talking to the various drivers. They got a memo out from the head geezer who runs the joint, and he says that they are 98% on time. Well, they're not using the criteria that the drivers use or the riders use. They would be more like 2% on time. So I'm going to do a report on how this system operates, where the guy that runs it can tell his bosses that he is 98% on time and be so disastrously effective as far as the consumer is concerned. Like this one driver was telling me, she had 3 pickups all within a few minutes of each other, some on wheelchairs, within, essentially at the time she was to drop them off. And somehow or another they can take this type of an operation and consider it on time. So I want to look it over, and I'm going to see if I can figure out how they can come up with 98% on-time performance when, as far as the person who has the appointment or the person who's writing it, it can be so long and so poorly done that it's that there can be 2 different answers. He says it's on time, and they got me there an hour and 5 minutes after I was picked up, a ride that's 5 miles away. The question would be, why did they put this driver to pick up in the north end and drop off in the north end when it was going to take me to the south end? Well, we'll look at the sheet, maybe ask some questions to who's running it and see if they can give a satisfactory answer. But as far as the consumer goes, it's a long way from 98% satisfactory. Stay tuned.